Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. Did it just hang up? Hello. Hey. Are you alive? Ah, feels so good, just make you say move, shoes on, and turn around, say walk that, talk that way forever, you're out, I play it now. Treat me like a criminal, head so unconditional, I can't help but admit the feel you hate that I'm alive. Laugh it up, won't belong to your wall, sing along, don't try to walk away, you won't last long. Life's a messy letdown, feels protecting my town. Same old drama, oh no, take care of it. Ow! Shake that, shake that, shake that like it's dancing in the dark with a running round and round, too hard to realize nobody cares. Too fast and all time, yeah, too fast to satisfy right. You got advice, be more concise. Sip, 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 Mrs. Step Kid. No, 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 no. Not to the rent, not to remember. Get back to school. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Say this to yourself. Shake that like you're dancing in the dark. With a round and round and round, too hard to realize nobody cares. You're my daughter, you're right, you gotta fly right. Feel my advice, feel my advice. This is special, that's a rational express. We will not be pointing any boys who are suspicious and no balls in this. Thank you. Shake that, take it, watch it, dance and reserve. My life, my pride, my belief, nobody ever can deny. Don't fade by the rules, it's just turn it around. Head out of the clouds, widen up the tide, break that, watch us, nothing left except the song. My life, my pride, my belief, nobody ever deny. So set it the same do this, just turn it out now. Head out of the clouds, widen up the tide, break out. Hello, this is Central Water coming to you live. It looks so tiny, but hello. How's it going, guys? We are back on, not Honkai Star Rail, but not yet. But yeah. I will have to adjust this real quick. But yeah. Let me adjust this real quick. But yeah, so welcome. Welcome on, sing along. Don't try to walk away, you won't last long. My celebrity let down. There's perfect in my town. Same old drama, don't care. Take care of it now. Shake that, look at dancing in the dark with run around, too hard to realize nobody cares. No matter how that is, you're right, you gotta fly right. If I had right, you're right inside. Wait, that one. Let me adjust to fix. I think it's good. I think we're good. Are we good? Okay, we're good. And hello. This is Angela's Heart. that is, once again, welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing quite well. Let's see. One moment. Everything's all in order. But yeah, how's your day going, guys? We are back at OOC, the Playable anime, on which I have, while off stream, had to, continue on with its story, actually. Intriguing, isn't it? But yes. Take your altar side. There's no one else left for me to get into the other side. But yeah. But yes. How about we start off? Boop, boop, boop. On the last, I did a lot of progress. And boy oh boy, I think I also learned a few things on how to use this. Like, I was able to get the hang of this. And let's see. Yeah, as you can see, I've did a lot. And I was able to generate a photo, which I'll do in a bit. But yes, I'd like to say, okay, in our high school life of our high school RPG, I also discovered that there are also dailies. Also, there's photos I've done, little snippets of what to expect. Yeah. As well as, let's see. Let me just something out. How did I get 3,600? Well, there was also a challenge there's 6 challenges which you can actually get for 1,500 credits. And also dailies. Representative badge. Oh. Yeah. Okay, all of my stuff. And did a little bit here and there. But yeah, from here doing there was also a welcome mission, which is 6 stage. And I've completed it. I got 1,500, which is okay, awesome. Luckily I can have that without paying. But of course, would I pay? Hard to say. But I'd like us to going on with this story. And yeah, what I've cooked up while off stream. So yeah. So in the last story we were at on top of the roof, in which I was able to generate, because I feel in between the trash and the saving button there's regenerating. So yeah, I guess this would be Haruto. This is Akiri, and I am assuming this is Sakura. But somehow the AI generation of pictures could say otherwise. But yeah, and then also I've made my character. This is my character, which is a female with long black sickly hair who loves to play sports like basketball, tennis, volleyball, and soccer. Ties up hair when playing sports, likes. But yeah. Yeah. So, over time I was able to learn how to use it. But anyway, let us move on and hear the story. Shall we? Now, what we have so far, we are still on the rooftop. Still day one. On 1:22 p.m., summer camping trip planned. Group solidifying soccer, grateful for inclusion. What I said of how it went down was, I stand up and beam at the group. It's a plan then. Let's make this the best summer break ever, okay? We're going to have so much fun together. Turns to Akari. Akari, work your magic. Smiles at Sakura. No problem. The more the merrier. Beams at Haruto. Haruto, let us know if there is an available spot and time to go. And then I get ready to go to our next class. All right. Lunchtime is almost over. Time to head back to class. See ya. Amanda responds. The group gathers their lunch boxes and bags, the warm camaraderie lingering like the spring breeze. Haruto stretches his arms overheard with a satisfied groan. Ah, man, my first day back and already planning adventures. This year's gonna be good, I can feel it. Akari loops her arm through yours as you all head toward the rooftop door. Leave Kaito to me. I'll guilt-trip him with team bonding and mental health breaks. He can't resist responsible-sounding excuses. Her grin is positively devious. Sakura walks slightly behind, clutching her novel, but there's a lightness to her steps that wasn't there this morning. When you glance back and smile at her, she returns it, still shy but genuine. The stairwell echoes with footsteps and distant chatter from other students filtering back to class. As you reach the second floor hallway, Haruto nudges your shoulder. Hey, thanks for not making it weird when Akari went full matchmaker mode earlier. He rubs the back of his neck, sheepish. She means well, but sometimes she's right. Akari sings along from ahead, not even looking back. Akari! I'm going to assume that we both said that at the same time. You return to classroom 2A. Just as the bell rings, Miss Fujimoto stands at the podium, shuffling papers. 5th period English. Students settled into their seats, and she writes a phrase on the board. What are you looking forward to this year? She turns smiling. Let's practice conversational English today. Pair up with your desk neighbor and discuss this question. In English, please. I'm assuming we're all Japanese. We're in a Japanese high school. Anyway. But yeah. Haruto leans over, waggling his eyebrows. Guess we're partners. Try not to be too impressed by my flawless pronunciation. How I responded. So we're in the classroom of 2A. 5th period English with Miss Fujimoto. Pair with Haruto. Summer plans are set. Well, I was at hello. Hansblee. 3244. Welcome to the stream. Hey, hello. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Having a slight lag. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I don't think so. Okay, I'm not good. I giggling leading in. I'll try my best not to faint from your perfect English skills, Haruto. And playfully smirks as if getting ready to brawl like a Super Smash Bros. That is, if you don't get knocked over by my flawless grammar. Clears my throat and starts. I'm looking forward to our new school year, making new memories and friends. Speak sincerely with a smile. But honestly, I'm looking forward to our summer camping trip. Haruto's competitive grin matches yours energy perfectly. He cracks his knuckles as if he's actually preparing for a Smash Bros. Bout. Oh, it's on! Like Donkey Kong. Prepare to witness. Switching to English with exaggerated confidence. I am looking forward to soccer nationals and pauses, eyes flickering to you, then softening. And making good memories with my friends this summer. His pronunciation is so charmingly rough around the edges. Memories. Gets an extra syllable, but the sincerity cuts through. He grins, switching back to Japanese. See? Flawless. Basically. Approvingly at various pairs. When she passes your desk, she pauses. Nice work, you two. Ra-san, excellent pronunciation. Tanaka-kun. She gives him an encouraging smile. Keep practicing. Haruto slumps theatrically as he walks away, brutal, destroyed in my prime. Brutal. Destroyed in my prime. Across the room, you catch Sakura paired with a quiet boy near the window. She's whispered her answer so softly she has to lean in to hear. Near the front, Kaito is paired with the twin-braided girl from Introductions, and he's speaking English with precise textbook perfection, though his peculiar looks mildly intimidated. The class continues with light chatter and occasional laughter. When someone mangles a sentence, it's comfortable, easy. As the period winds down, Haruto leans closer, voice low. Hey, for real though? I'm glad you're excited about the camping trip. Feels like old times, you know? Planning stuff together. So, yes, 2:15. English pair work complete. Haruto nostalgic. One more period. Cleaning plus cleaning time remain. I playfully nudge his arm with my pen and smirk. Don't get too sentimental with me, Tanaka. We have an entire year of chaos ahead to deal with first. And you got soccer nationals while I got tennis nationals as well. Yes, I put tennis nationals. I am doing tennis nationals. In this RPG, in this OOC. In a casual manner. You still want to pick up some bubble tea at the same place after school? If not, I can go by myself or with, I don't know, scan the room and pick someone at random. Honestly, I'm just craving for some bubble tea. Haruto's eyes lit up as the mention of bubble tea. The nostalgia for moments ago melting into present excitement. Oh, hell yeah. I've been craving the brown sugar milk tea since, like, March. He stretches in his seat. Soccer practice doesn't start until tomorrow anyway. Coke is giving us a grace period. He glances at the clock, then back to you. Same spot, right? That little place near the station with the cat decorations? Before you can answer, a shadow falls across your desk. Kaito stands there, student council armband perfectly aligned, holding a clipboard. His expression is neutral, but there's the faintest hint of exasperation in his eyes. Tanaka, Rose-san, he adjusts his glasses. If you were going to plan afternoon excursions, perhaps wait until after class ends. His tone is mild but pointed. Haruto waves him off. Come on, Kaito. It's the first day. Teachers are barely teaching. Which is precisely when good habits should be established. Kaito's gaze shifts to you, and something in his expression softens just slightly. Though, if you're going to that bubble tea shop, could you bring me back a jasmine tea? I'll be stuck in the student council room until 6. He pulls out his wallet before you can protest, offering exact change. No sugar, please. Miss Fujimoto clears her throat from the front. Nakamura-kun, return to your seat, please. Kaito nods curtly, leaving the coins on your desk before walking back to it. Perfect posture. Haruto blinks. Did he just ask us to do an errand? He paid up front. You note, picking up the coins. Weird, but okay. He grins. Guess we're getting 3 drinks. So, now we have bubble tea plans. We have bubble tea plans with Haruto. It is not a date. It's just our casual hangout. Don't get it wrong. Or is it? Huh? Anyway. So, bubble tea plans with Haruto. Kaito requesting drink delivery. Class almost over. I pocket the coins with a grin. A secret mission from the student council president? Side quest accepted. It'll be a quick and easy delivery. I leans close to Haruto and whispers, I guess playing the sports fest is really gonna keep the student council very busy. Another thing to look forward to, by the way. Skip to after school. Which, yeah, if you put the quotations, you could skip stuff. Like, play guide. But if you want to skip something, quotations like next day or skip to such and such, advance to such event. No. Interesting. We have yet to meet Rena, have we? Are we gonna? We'll see. Also, I need to check on... Hello? Am I lagging? Just to be sure I'm not lagging. The second star to the right, shine to the light. Testing, testing. Am I good? I'm not lagging. I don't think I am. Boop 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 boop. Okay, good. The final bell rings, releasing a collective sigh through classroom 2A. Students spring from their seats, but not before the ritual cleaning time. You're assigned to sweeping duty along the 3rd floor hallway with 3 other students, including Sakura, who clutches the duster like a lifeline. She works silently near the bulletin boards, occasionally glancing your way, but not quite building up the courage to speak. Something's on her mind, but okay. Haruto gets stuck in judgment, while Akari tosses him around from the doorway. Oh, bosses him around, not tosses. Through the window, you can see other students streaming toward club buildings, the distant whack of tennis balls already echoing from the courts. The brass band warming up in discordant burst. 15 minutes later, you're free. You grab your bag and meet Haruto at the shoe lockers. He's already changed into his outdoor shoes. He pockets the device, grinning. I texted Kaito we're on the mission. He sent back a thumbs up emoji. Didn't know he used emojis. The walk to the station takes 7-10 minutes through familiar streets. Small shops, vending machines, the crossing where the old lady always feeds stray cats. Yeah, okay. The bubble tea shop still tucked between a convenience store and a bookshop. Its pastel pink exterior decorated with painted cat faces. Inside, the air smells like sweet milk and tapioca. The menu board glows overheard. Brown sugar milk tea large, Haruto orders immediately at the counter. The cashier, a college-age girl with a nose ring, smiles. I just noticed she had a nose ring. Interesting. Okay, anyway. 4 here to go. To go. 3 drinks total. Haruto gestures to you. What are you getting? And this is what I ordered. So we're at the bubble tea shop. Cleaning duty complete at bubble tea shop with Haruto. Kaito orders pending. I'll get a classic strawberry matcha milk with boba, 50% sugar, please. Oh, and 1 Japanese tea. No sugar for the president. You know, I just noticed I've been calling him president even though he's treasurer. Oh well. Anyway. Haruto, let's grab a table for a quick break. We sat at the table when an orange cat nuzzles at my leg. I gently picked them up and petted its head. I noticed Haruto looking at me, then looked out the window as if something was on his mind. The orange cat purrs loudly in your lap, kneading its paws against my skirt. Its fur is warm and impossibly soft. I scratch behind its ears, and it tilts its head into my palm with shameless affection. Haruto watches for a moment, something fond flickering across his face before he turns towards the window. Outside, a group of elementary school kids chase each other past the shop, their laughter muffled through the glass. The afternoon sun slants golden across the street. You know, he says quietly, still looking out. I was thinking earlier about what you said. Tennis nationals. He drums his fingers on the table. A relentless habit you've known since childhood. I did. That's really cool, actually. He glances back at you. And there's something unguarded in his expression. Guess we're boat chasing something this year, huh? The cashier calls out your order number. Haruto starts to stand, then pauses. Hey, when you make it to the nationals, when, not if. I'm gonna be there. Front row, embarrassing signs and everything. His grin returns, lopsided and genuine. Fair warning. He heads to the counter to grab the drinks. The cat in your lap meows softly, as if agreeing with him. Student council rules. Yeah, I'm being tongue-tied. Labe dabe nipo do airu. Anyway, the cat hops down, weaving between table. Am I lagged? Okay. Okay, good. The cat hops down, weaving between table legs before disappearing toward the back of the shop. The bubble tea shop near station. Haruto promised to attend your nationals. Let's go. Heading to student council next. What was my reaction? Look at that. I was able to get the picture. Look at that. Look at my strawberry matcha. Look at his brown sugar boba tea. And look, oh, it's like a little symbolic of childhood. When we were kids. And there's me petting the cat. It's AI generated, by the way. It's like, anyway. I smile, clutching my drink, knowing Kaito. He'll give a single appreciative nod, but I'm determined to make him crack a real smile today, I said as I took a sip of my drink, hoping my cheeks weren't as red as my strawberry matcha. By what he said previously, you better not notice that. Anyway, that he didn't notice. He headed back towards the school, drinks in hand, when Kenji, one of Haruto's teammates, called him over to ask him to help. Looks like you've got your own side quest to do. Don't worry, I can handle Kaito's drink. See you tomorrow. I smile. I give a gentle wave at him. Haruto looks torn for a moment, glancing between Yu and Kenji, who's struggling with a net bag full of soccer balls near the equipment shed. The late afternoon sun catches the red of his wristband as he shifts the drink carrier. You sure? He hesitates, then grins sheepishly. Yeah. Kenji's gonna drop everywhere if someone doesn't help. Kai's got butterfingers off the field. Go! Crosses his face. Thanks for today. Lunch, the camping plans. It's good. Feels right, you know. Before you can respond, Kenji shouts again, "Ah!" And Haruto jogs off with a final wave, brown sugar milk tea in hand. You watch him go for just a moment longer than necessary before turning toward the main building. All that, just double checking if I'm not lagging. I am not lagging? Okay, good. The school is quieter now. Most clubs have started, voices and instrument sounds drifting from various buildings. You climb the stairs to the third floor where the student council room sits at the end of the hall, door half opened. Inside, you can hear papers shuffling and Kaito's voice, calm and measured. Budget proposal needs signatures from all committee heads before Friday. Yes, I'm aware that's only for 4 days. You knock gently on the doorframe. Kaito looks up from his desk, surrounded by stacks of documents and binders. For a split second, a surprise flickers across his face before his usual composure returns. Rosan, he sets his pen down. You actually came. And this is my response. So, I'll show you like a photo of how you do it. It's like, so student council room, 3rd floor, day 1. Haruto helped teammate, delivering Kaito's drinks solo. It's 4:15 p.m. He seems surprised you came. Hehehe. So I'm like, what up? So here, you could generate a photo of the AI. So if I do this, it's just 90 credits, but I have a lot. Boop. Okay. I can feel the phone heat. Not fun. And there we go. And a moment now. Oh, look at that surprise. There's his jasmine tea. He's shocked. Look at her shocked face. It's AI generated, so you working. I linger at the door, feeling suddenly shy. I brought you some jasmine tea. I didn't want to interrupt, but I thought you'd need it. I handed his drink. Noticing the messy papers on his desk, I started to stack the papers neatly. So, how's the student council holding out for you on your first day? I asked nonchalantly. Kaito accepts a drink with both hands, his fingers brushing yours for the briefest moment, cool and precise, like everything else about him. He blinks, gently caught off guard by the gesture. You remembered. No sugar. There's something almost vulnerable in his voice before he cheers his throat, adjusting his glasses. Thank you. I didn't actually expect. He stops himself before adds more quietly. Most people don't follow through. He takes a careful sip. You swear you see his shoulders relax just slightly. As he begins at the organized chaos, and our vice president is out sick, so I'm handling double duty. He pauses, setting quite add up. Outside, the brass band hits a particularly enthusiastic off-key note. Kaito winces slightly. I'm gonna assume that's Rina. In retrospect, yeah, this was actually Rina making that. Even busy people need a break too. I responded with a playful smile while I booped his nose. Plus, Haruto is helping out Butterfingers, and our tennis team doesn't start. Yeah, and our tennis team just started doing warm-ups. I'll be heading to the courts in a few. After I make sure you do take a break and not have your drink become a room temperature liquid. I continue with stacking the papers. Kaito freezes completely when you booped his nose. His eyes widen behind his glasses like you've just committed a unprecedented breach of protocol. For a moment, he simply stares at you, both slightly open, a faint flush creeping up in his neck. Did you just... He touches his nose as if confirming what happened, then seems to short-circuit between indignation and bewilderment. Russell, that was... But he doesn't finish. Instead, something unexpected happens. The corner of his mouth twitches upward. It's not quite a full smile, but it's there. Genuine amusement breaking through his carefully maintained composure. He shakes his head, adjusting his glasses in what you now recognize as a nervous habit. You're impossible. He picked and because you're surprisingly difficult to refuse. The flush hasn't entirely left his face. He watches you organize the last stack of papers with meticulous care. You're good at this, he observes quietly. Organizing, I mean. Most people just make it worse when they try to help. From down the hall, you hear distant voices. Other student council members, perhaps, or a club passing by. Kaito glances at the clock, then back at you. Tennis practice. Yes, thank you for this. It was thoughtful. The student council room, 3rd floor. 4:28 p.m. Successfully booped Kaito's nose. Got him to take a break. Small smile. Achieved. Da-da-da-da. And this is how I respond. And look, there's him drinking his jasmine tea. Don't know why my hair is this color. We don't question it, do we? Well, I can't really work off. Okay. Well, I can't really work if I see a messy place. It's a force of habit, I guess. I give a playful point as I headed out. And hey, doing an errand for the student council president is an important excuse. I might as well tackle you to the ground if you get attacked and I shout, "Get down, Mr. President!" And I would still be excused for coming late. Though, I'll see you around, Kaito. Hold on. Am I good? Hello? 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 Okay, we're good. Get! As you deliver your dramatic "Get down, Mr. President" line, he actually laughs and short surprise. Sounds like he quickly smiles to muffle with his hand. That's not how a body... I was like, I don't know how you do a muffling laugh. That's not how bodyguard protocol works, he calls after you. But there's warmth in his voice. Rosan, you're... One moment. Hello? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hello, 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 hello. Is the lag on? I just went to cool down the phone. Okay, but I think it's working much better now. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. We just gave Kaito his jasmine tea, so he's quite satisfied with his care. Okay. Now we're going to head over to the tennis courts. You navigate the familiar route to the girls' changing room. The hallway's now nearly empty space, save for the few stragglers. Inside, you quickly swap your uniform for your tennis outfit, comfortable and ready for action. Your pink maroon tennis bag feels reassuringly familiar as you sling it over your shoulder. The walk to the tennis court takes you past the soccer field where Haruto and Kenji were still wrestling with equipment, and around the corner of the gymnasium. The late afternoon sun paints everything golden orange. As you approach the courts, you hear the rhythmic puck, 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 puck of tennis balls and the sharp whistle of the coach. A tall woman in her nearly 30s stands at courtside, clipboard in hand, short, athletic hair pulled back with a headband. She turns as you approach. Sorry. You must be one of the second years. Rose Angela, correct? Her smile is warm but assessing. I'm Coach Hayashi. We're just finishing warm-ups. Grab a racket and join Court 2 for rally drills. On the courts, about 15 girls are practicing, some familiar faces from school, others you haven't met yet. A petite first year with her hair in twin buns waves enthusiastically at you from Court 3. It is now... It is 4:40 p.m. We successfully made Kaito laugh. Tennis practice is starting, and Coach Hayashi introduced 15 girls present. Yes, Coach. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm a bit late. Had to run errands at the office, which is not a lie, you know. I'm ready to get started. I jog over to Court 2 with a bright, energetic smile, seeing the first year with twin buns waving at me. I waved back. All right, show me what you got. I called out to the person in front of me, a red racket on my left hand, and I swiftly yet gracefully swing it with such precision and power that my red skirt and my white Adidas shirt with the white blue short sleeves swayed along with me. Your rally partner is a fellow second year, a girl with sharp eyes and a high ponytail, her movements precise and calculated. You recognize her vaguely from class 2C, Mio Sato, known for her baseline consistency and quiet intensity. Rose-san, right? She bounces the ball twice, then serves with a clean form. I've heard you're good. Let's see it. Game on! The ball arcs towards you, and you move instinctively, feet planted, weight shifting, racket swinging, and in a fluid motion your body knows by heart. The crack of contact echoes across the court as the ball rockets back, kissing the baseline. Mio's eyes widen slightly. She returns it with a more force this time. Back and forth you go. Each shot a conversation, a test. Your muscles warm. Your breath steadies into rhythm. The world narrows to the ball, the court, the satisfying burn in your legs. Your long black hair tied up in a practical ponytail whips behind you with each pivot. From the sidelines, Coach Hayashi watches with crossed arms, nodding slowly. Nice footwork, Rose, she calls out. Sato, watch your backhand grip. After 10 minutes of intense rallying, Coach blows her whistle. Water break, then we're doing serve practice. Mio approaches the net, breathing hard, but smiling, a rare expression on her usually stoic face. You're better than I expected. National materials, maybe. She extends her hand. Looking forward to practicing with you this year. Twin bun girl, first year, bounces over, eyes sparkling. Senpai! That was so sugoi! That was amazing! I'm Yuki Tanaka. No relation to the soccer guy, I think. Can you teach me that forehand sometime? Tennis court? Yes. Yeah. I got it. I know how to play. Alright. Impress Mio Sato. Yes. 5:05 p.m. First year. Yuki Tanaka wants mentorship. Practice going well. Yeah. And there's Mio. And then there's Yuki Tanaka. Yeah. And somehow the coach is a dude. Questionable. Alright. But okay. I don't know. Someone wrote. I tried to do this twice. Because you can actually refresh it. But it's like. Anyway, it's a dude. The coach is a dude. Even though it's a girl. Anyway. But hey, I shake Mio's hand with a grin. That was a good game, Sato-san. GG. I love to keep pushing each other. Let's aim for the top together, shall we? Mio responds back with a smile. Our hands in leveled gaze mutually understood between friends rivals that our team is going to be a shoo-in for the nationals this year. Likewise. I turn to the first year, Yuki Tanaka. I remembered how to mention a cousin from Europe with the same name. Could be a coincidence? I extended my hand towards Yuki and introduced myself. I'm flattered. I'm Angela Rose. Angela Rosehart, to be exact. I can teach you some pointers so you can play better. Like, for example, when the ball is coming towards you, make sure that the racket is behind you and that you follow through with your swings. It sends in more power to your opponent's court that way. I explained while physically showing the motions to her. Yuki's eyes lit up like fireworks. She mimics your motion with exaggerated enthusiasm, almost overbalancing in the process. Oh, like this, senpai? Oh, wow, I can feel the difference already. She practices the swings a few more times, tongue poking out in concentration, then beams at you. You're really nice. Some of the third years are kind of scary. She lowers her voice conspiratorially. One of them made another first year cry during tryouts last week. Oh, poor girl. Oh, girl. If she is Yuki Tanaka, Tanaka, sorry, Yuki Tanaka. If Yuki Tanaka is actually the cousin of Haruto Tanaka. Interesting. Do I know? We'll find out. Yuki's eyes lit up like fire. Oh wait, it said that. She practices the swing a few more times. Oh yeah, I read that. Before you can respond, Coach Hayashi's whistle cuts through the air. All right, everyone, service practice. Line up on the baseline. I want to see 50 good serves from each of you before we wrap up. Ugh. Groans ripple through the group, but everyone moves into position. As you take your place, Mio lines up beside you, spinning her racket. Ha! Rosehart, huh? That's an interesting surname. Born? There's genuine curiosity in her tone, not judgment. Yuki bounces on the other side of you, still practicing her swing motion. Wait, Rosehart? Oh, that sounds like a character from an anime. So cool. From across the court, you notice a tall third year with a captain's armband watching your group. Ooh. She has shoulder-length brown hair and an intense gaze. Captain Reina Kurosawa, known for leading the team to regionals last year. Regionals. Wait, I'm curious. Is regionals like before nationals, right? Like if anyone knows, I mean, it's not like I actually, yeah, you know. Anyway, yeah. She nods at you once, acknowledging your presence, before turning her attention to the first years, struggling with their serves. Coach Hayashi tosses you a basket of balls. Rose, you're up first. Show 'em how it's done. And yes. Do I know to actually serve in real life? Yes. Yes, I do. I actually play tennis in real life. Yes. Tennis courts. Day 1. 5:12. Mentoring Yuki. Mio curious about your name. Captain Reina observing serve practice. And hee. Captain Reina. Curious. I am kind of curious. I do have a lot again. I have a lot of credit. I don't see why not. Boop. How would Reina Kurosawa look like? But I can imagine her as like a very stern, cold, but calculating. And probably meanie, I don't know. Again, why is the coach a dude? It's a girl. Am I wrong? Did I read the gender wrong? Am I reading it wrong? Perhaps. I can't tell. Huh. I could be reading it wrong. I don't know. I could be. I don't know. But okay. But I mean, it is a nice shot. Don't know why she's holding... Okay, what is with the... Why is there 2 rackets here? Okay, let us... It won't deduct, which is good. Like, if I were to, like, change the picture again. Why is he here? And the coach is still a dude. I am confused. Bruh. Hold on. Need it. Boop. What? Okay. Yeah, it's not really deducting. Okay. Like, once the picture is there, it's there. I'm questioning this so much. Why are 2 people wearing 2 I don't know. No, delete. Why is he still Don't get me wrong, but I'm like... anyway. The coach is still... And why is it Kaito? Anyway. Okay, one more refresh. Let's see if it's okay. Because that doesn't look right to me. It's not settling right to me. I'm like... Well, Captain Reina's like... Okay, that's... kinda better. I think. Sure. I think we'll work with this. I think we could work with this. AI is sometimes weird. Yeah, again, AI is sometimes weird. I'm just gonna delete this. And I think we're good. Wait, do I have more? Let me look at the photos. Oh my gosh. And I do like to picture Mio like this. I still don't know why the coach is... Anyway. Hehehe. But yeah, ow. Alright. But yeah. I'll take this image. I'll take this image over the others. Okay. Alright. As I was saying. Rose, you're up first. Show them how it's done. Yeah. How it's done. Yes, coach. I quickly turned to Yuki and Mira before serving. Kind of. My parents used to live overseas before arriving here and settled down. How about you guys? I gripped my racket in a continental grip and bounced the ball a few times behind the baseline. As I was about to serve, I noticed Captain Kurosawa's gaze as well. She was analyzing the player's performance, that's for sure. I took a deep breath and made sure to focus on the field. Totally not nervous. I got this. Alright. Let's do this. Going home, practice wraps up as the sun dips lower, painting the sky in shades of amber and rose. Your serves are solid. 47 out of 50 landed in. Not bad, okay. Earning an approving nod from Coach Hayashi and a quite impressive from Captain Kurosawa during her rounds. Mio mentioned her family moved here from Osaka 3 years ago. 3 years ago, not tree. Osaka. So, moved here from Osaka. Okay. Which explained her slight Kansai accent you'd noticed during rallies. Okay, so she has an accent, so Mia's from Osaka. Whereas for Yuki cheerfully revealed she's actually Haruto's distant cousin. But we've never met. My mom's side of the family is huge, which made the coincidence feel less coincidental. Coincidence? I think not. Ha 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 ha. Now you're back in the changing room, swapping your tennis outfit to your uniform. Your muscles hum pleasantly with fatigue. A few teammates chat nearby about weekend plans and the upcoming club tournament in May. Outside the school grounds are bathed in golden hour light. Most clubs had finished. Students trickle toward the gates in small groups. You spot Haruto near the soccer field, laughing with Kenji and another teammate, still in practice gear. He catches your eye and waves enthusiastically. Near the main gate, Sakura walks alone, novel tucked under her arm, her pace slow and contemplative. And leaning against the fence by the bike rack, surprisingly, is Kaito. Student council armband still on, bag over his shoulder, checking his phone. He looks up as students pass, as if waiting for someone. The evening air is cool and sweet with cherry blossoms. So it's already 6:15 p.m. now. Okay. Still day one. Still Monday. Still first day. Okay. Haruto near field. Sakura walking alone. Kaito by gate. Day winding down. I wave back at Haruto with a bright smile before jogging over to catch up with Sakura. Is Sakura doing alright? Hey, Sakura! As if... Oh, wait, sorry. As if... Yeah. Hey, Sakura! If we're walking in the same direction, wanna walk home together? I didn't want to force her to go with me, but as we headed towards the bike racks, I noticed Kaito went in front of him as... I noticed Kaito and went in front of him as he was looking at his phone. Hey Kaito, who are you waiting for? Sakura startled slightly when you called out, but her surprise melts into something softer, a small, genuine smile. She clutches her novel a little less tightly. Oh, Angela-san. Her voice is quiet but warm. I'd like that. I live near the shopping district, so if that's your direction... As you walk together toward the bike racks, and Sakura seems to relax incrementally. Thank you for including me today. At lunch, I mean. She glances at you sideways. I'm not very good at groups, but you made it easy. Before you can respond, you reach Kaito. Eh? I can only imagine like she's having this conversation, and then I'm just like zoom into Kaito. That's how I see it. Also, I need to double check. I'm not lagging. Am I good? Am I good? Okay, I'm good. Okay. He looks up from his phone the moment you appear in front of him. There's a flicker of something. Surprise? Relief? Before his usual composure returns, he pockets his phone smoothly. Rose-san. He adjusts his glasses, then seems to realize how that looks, and drops his hands. I wasn't waiting for anyone specific. Just... He pauses, clearly weighing his words. The vice president texted that she'll be out all week. I was reviewing tomorrow's agenda. It's a perfectly reasonable explanation, except he's outside by the gate, where he has no reason to be if he was just checking messages. Sakura notices too. Her eyes dart between you and Kaito with quiet curiosity. Kaito clears his throat. I was about to head home, coincidentally. His gaze shifts to Sakura, softening slightly. Ito-san, good evening. She dips her head in a small bow. Good evening, Nakamura-kun. A beat of silence. The evening breeze rustles cherry blossoms overheard. ... Ah, yes, introverts. Aren't we all? Yay. In her own way. Walking with Sakura, Kaito definitely waiting for you? Tension subtle, but present. Very subtle. Oh, sorry, for goodness. But yes. Kaito, your face says otherwise. I laugh slightly. I glance at the sky. Kaito, your face says otherwise. Why don't you walk with us? The evening air is way too nice for agendas. I step a few feet ahead, admiring the cherry blossoms, and cheerfully twirled around. Take a moment to stop and smell the cherry blossoms once in a while. Maybe when we're near the shopping district, we can go window shopping and look at the stuff for a bit on the way. Kaito blinks, clearly off guard by your directness. For a moment, his carefully constructed masked lips. There's something almost boyish in the way his ears have turned faintly pink. I suppose I could use some air. He admits, adjusting his bag strap. His tone tries nonchalance, but doesn't quite land. And I do live in that direction. Sakura hides a tiny spot behind her novel. The three of you fall into step together, leaving the school grounds behind. The evening light filters through cherry blossom branches, casting dappled shadows across the sidewalk. Your cheerful twirl draws a soft laugh from Sakura. A sound so rare it makes you both and Kaito glance at her in pleasant surprise. Angela-san, you're like sunlight, she mutters, then immediately looks embarrassed. Sorry, that was strange. Not strange, he says quietly, surprising everyone, including himself. He pushes glasses up. Accurate. Oh. Anyway. You catch his eye for just a second before he looks away, focusing very intently on cherry blossoms above. As you walk, the conversation flows easier than expected. Kaito mentions a bookstore near the shopping district that Sakura might like. They have a poetry section, small but curated well. Sakura's eyes light up, and she actually asks him a follow-up question about whether they carry modern or classical works. The shopping district comes into view, its colorful storefronts beginning to glow with warm light as dusk approaches. A few early lanterns flicker on. The smell of takoyaki drifts from the street vendor. Kaito pauses at a crosswalk, glancing at you. So, window shopping? There's the faintest hint of amusement in his voice. Yes, en route to shopping district. 6:28 p.m. Kaito walked with you, ears pink. Sakura laughed. Group chemistry building naturally, which is awesome. Yes, we are building our group. We are building our friendship. Also, just double checking if the connection is okay. Are we good? I believe so. But yes. This is how I replied after this. Very short, but sweet. I beamed, grabbing their sleeves. Yes, let's find that bookstore Kaito mentioned. But yeah, yes, let's find that bookstore Kaito mentioned first. Then definitely get some takoyaki after. I'm honest, I don't really like the octopus part of the takoyaki. I'm gonna be real. Well, I don't know. I just don't like the feel of it. No offense to people like takoyaki, but I mean, like, I've tried like a cabbage version of it, which tastes really nice. You tug them toward with infectious enthusiasm, and neither resist. Sakura follows with quiet eagerness, while Kaito allows himself to be pulled, along with what might almost be a smile. The bookstore Kaito mentioned is tucked between a family restaurant and a stationery shop. To Tsukimi Books, its wooden sign painted in a crescent moon and stars. Warm light spills through its windows, and a scent of old paper and coffee greets you as you step inside. It's cozy and cramped in the best way, shelves packed floor to ceiling, narrow aisles, a cat sleeping on the corner beside an elderly shopkeeper who nods at you over his newspaper. Sakura's entire demeanor transforms. Her eyes go wide. Her eyes go wide, and she shifts down towards a poetry section like a moth to flame. They have Tawaramachi and Ishikawa. They have Tawaramachi and Ishikawa Takuboko. If I am butchering it, I am so sorry. Takuboko. She breathes, vividly pulling a slim voice from the shelf. Kaito watches over with something soft in his expression. She's happy. You knew she would be, I observed. He adjusts his glasses, but this time it feels less like a nervous tick and more like he's hiding behind them. I pay attention, that's all. You wander the aisles together, Kaito gravitating towards a history section. You browsing a manga and arts books, that's what I totally do. And at one point, you find a book of tennis techniques and flip through it. Kaito's appears at your shoulder. You play seriously. He notes, not a question. National levels, hopefully. You reply with a grin. Then you will. He states as fact, not flattery. You don't do things halfway. Oh, such a compliment. All right. Get both. Oh yeah. Before you can respond, Sakura emerges clutching 2 poetry books, looking apologetic. I should probably only get one. Get both, Kaito says simply. Consider it a welcome to Class 2A gift. Sakura's eyes go huge. Nakamura-kun, I couldn't. You could, and you will. He's already moving towards the register, wallet out, tone brooking, no argument. Sakura looks at you helplessly, torn between gratitude and mortification. Tsukimi books. At a 6:42, Kaito brought Sakura books soft side showing. Ha ha ha. Oh, he's such a gentle pet. Oh. Next takoyaki, group bonding, deepening. Yay. I nudge Sakura playfully. Just accept his kindness, Sakura. Kaito, you're officially the best shopping buddy. Takoyaki is on me next. As I went to the cashier, I flipped through a few more pages of the tennis book. Hold on. A few more pages of the tennis book. There we go. I contemplated on buying, but decided to put it back on the shelf and follow the group. Sakura clutches the books to her chest like precious treasures, her cheeks flushed pink. Thank you, Nakamura-kun. Really, I'll treasure these. Her voice is barely above whisper, but the sincerity rings clear. Kaito nods once. Professional math back in place. But there's warmth in his eyes. They're meant to be read, not treasured. Enjoy them. The elderly shopkeeper wraps the books in brown paper with practiced efficiency, tying them with string. As your group flies out, the cat on the counter opens one eye to watch you leave, then goes back to sleep. Which I forgot to pat the cat. I want to pet the cat. Let me pet the cat. Too late. Outside, the evening has deepened into twilight. The shopping district is livelier now. Students from other schools, salarymen heading home, families browsing in storefronts. Lanterns cast pools of golden light across the sidewalk. The takoyaki vendor is exactly where the smell promised. A small cart with a cheerful middle-aged woman flipping octopus balls with impressive speed. Welcome, welcome! Fresh batch just finished. You step up confidently. 3 orders, please. Kaito moves to pull out his wallet again, but you bat his hand away with a grin. Nope! My turn. You got books, I get food. That's the rule. He raises an eyebrow. I don't recall agreeing to rules. Too late. Rule established. You pay before you can protest further. The vendor hands over 3 boats of takoyaki, each topped with bonito flakes that dance with the steam drizzled with sauce and mayo. The first bite is heaven, crispy outside, molten inside, perfectly savory. Sakura makes a small sound of contentment. This is really good. Kaito eats with surprising lack of ceremony, and when a bit of sauce catches the corner of his mouth, you can't resist. Kaito, you've got... You gesture to your own mouth. He freezes mid-chew, then dabs at his face with a napkin, ears turning red again. Thank you. 1:55 p.m. Brought takoyaki? Kaito flustered with the sauce incident. And Sakura is happy. Let's go. Evening winding down warmly. Oh yeah, there's a slight error. Don't know what happened to that. Delete this. I look away, suddenly shy. Anyway, I'm glad we all came out together. This is a really good way to start the school year. Suddenly, we heard a familiar loud voice coming from the arcade. Is that who I think it is? We head over to the arcade, and lo and behold, it was Haruto and Kenji playing Street Fighter. Arcade discovery. The three of you drift toward the source of the commotion, the Game Station Arcade, its neon sign flashing in rhythm with a chiptune music spilling from the entrance. Through the glass doors, you spot them immediately. Haruto and Kenji were locked in fierce competition at the Street Fighter cabinet. Yes, I put Street Fighter, okay? Ha! Surrounded by a small crowd of onlookers. Haruto smashing buttons with intensity. He usually reserves for penalty kicks, while Kenji leans back with cocky confidence, executing a perfect combo. Ha! Take that, Tanaka-kun! Kenji crows as his character lands a devastating super move. No way! That's cheap! Rematch! He slams another coin on in before the KO. Screen even finishes. Ah, boys would be boys. Sakura peers through the window, a rare hint of amusement in her face. They're very passionate about this. Kaito adjusts his glasses, the corner of his mouth twitching. Tanaka applies sports logic to everything. I want some argue that crane games require team strategy. You push open the door, and the arcade atmosphere hears all at once. Flashing lights, electronic beeps, the smell of popcorn, teenagers clustered around rhythm games and claw machines. A couple of students from other schools glance your way. The moment Haruto sees you, his concentration breaks. Rose? And Kaito? And Sakura? His character gets absolutely demolished. Hadouken! I wish it said that. No, Kenji, that doesn't count. I was distracted. Kenji bumps his fist. A win's a win, bro. Haruto abandons the machine immediately, jogging over to that with that golden retriever energy. Aw. What are you guys doing here? Wait. He knows the takoyaki boats. Are those... Did you get takoyaki without me? He looks genuinely betrayed. Oh. Kenji follows, grinning. Yo, didn't expect to see student council president out here. Slumming it with us commoners. Kaito's expression remains neutral, but there's a glint in his eye. I'm the treasurer, not the president, and I'm perfectly capable of recreational activities. Prove it, jerking his thumb at the Street Fighter machine. Bet you can't beat Haruto. Hehehe. Oh, can they? It's 7:02 p.m. Found Haruto and Kenji. Haruto mocked betrayed about takoyaki. No. Kenji challenging Kaito. Fun chaos brewing. And duck. Them eating takoyaki and they're at the game arcade station. Eh? What do you think? Hee. Oh yes. Let me check something real quick. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not lagging, which is good. Okay. Okay, good. I'm not lagging. I think. Right. I'll be upset if I'm lagging. Hello. Okay. I nudge Kaito. Go on, Kaito. Show him that the student council doesn't just do math. Let's make it interesting. Ooh, let's make it interesting. I should have put the ooh. Oh, yeah, wait. Hee. Ooh, let's make it interesting. Ooh. Let's make it interesting. Loser buys the next round and the winner gets to finish my takoyaki. Hee. Kaito looks at you like you just suggested he jump off a bridge. Oh-san, I don't... He pauses, glancing at the expectant faces around him. Haruto's eager grin, Kenji's challenging smirk, Sakura's curious eyes, and your encouraging nudge. Something shifts in his expression. Fine. Haruto's jaw drops. Wait, really? Kaito removes his student council armband with delicate care and folds it and tucks it into his bag. Then he rolls up his sleeves, one precise fold in each arm, and approaches the cabinet like he's entering a board meeting. 1 round. Standard rules. The small crowd that had dispersed now reforms, sensing drama. A couple of students whisper excitedly. Haruto cracks his knuckles, suddenly looking competitive. Okay, Nakamura, don't cry when I destroy you. I rarely cry, he replies flatly, selecting his character with zero hesitation. Ryu, classic, disciplined, and technical. Haruto picks Ken. Aggressive, flashy, high risk. Yeah, that fits him. Yeah, accurate. I mean, it's not like they have like Super Smash Bros. In like an arcade, right? Do they? The match begins. For the first 10 seconds, Haruto dominates with his usual button smashing enthusiasm. But then, something becomes clear. Kaito isn't just playing, he's reading Haruto. Every pattern, every telegraphed move, he blocks, counters, and punishes with surgical precision. What? How? Haruto yelps as Kaito lands a perfect Shoryuken. Kenji leans over to you, whispering, Yo, is Nakamura actually good? Sakamura watches with wide eyes, clutching her poetry books. Kaito's face remains calm, but there's the tiniest hint of satisfaction in his voice. Tanaka, you're too predictable. You always jump after a block blocks heavy. I do not, Haruto jumps, then gets anti-aired. Okay, maybe I do. The final round ends with Kaito executing a frame-perfect combo that leaves Haruto health bar obliterated. KO. The small crowd erupts in surprise, cheers, and laughter. Yeah, Kenji is doubled over. Bro, the student council Nakamura just schooled you. Haruto stares at the screen in disbelief, even turns to Kaito. Have you been secretly training? Kaito adjusts his glasses, completely deadpan. I have a younger cousin. We play sometimes. He turns to you, and there's the faintest glimmer of a smile. I believe that entitles me to your takoyaki, Rose-san. Help! Things. Okay. So, how will I go with this story now? Okay, so I can go with I burst into laughter, playfully shoved the takoyaki boat into his hands. You win. That was absolutely legendary, Kaito. Or No fair. I was just teasing. I pout dramatically while pulling the takoyaki away, hiding it behind my back with a mischievous grin. I clap loudly, beaming at them. Okay, that settles it. Since Kaito won, he chooses the next game for all of us. No backing out. Which, fair. What could it be? Oh, let's see. Or I just make my own, you know. Hee 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 hee. Well, let's see. Okay. And okay, let's go with this. Okay. Okay, As promised, I handed over my takoyaki to the victor. To the winning victor. Is that kind of redundant? To the victor, to the winner, to the victor. Oh, that's promising. Admittedly, I wanted to give. Or to my takoyaki. But fair is fair. But fair is fair. But fair is fair. I clap loudly, beaming at them. Okay. That was an awesome game. Let's see, whoops. That was an intense game. That was an intense game, you two. Now, since Kaito won, he chooses the next game for all of us. No backing out. I think it's good. We continue on the next day. We're still in day 1, by the way. Let's see. But yeah. We continue to play at the arcade. What was the word I was going for? We continued. Until we chatted. Designated homes. Headed back. Condominium or apartment? Should I go with condominium or apartment? Condominium? Excuse me. Alright. Let's see, we were next door neighbors. Good night at the door. Yeah, that's good. Okay, boop. As promised, I handed over my takoyaki to the victor. Admittedly, I want to give Haruto my takoyaki, but fair is fair. I clapped loudly, beaming at them. That was an intense game, you two. Since Kaito won, he chooses the next game for all of us. No backing out. We continued to play a bit more at the arcade until it was time to head home. We headed each towards our designated homes, while Haruto and I headed back to our apartment. We were next-door neighbors and said goodnight at the door. Kaito accepts the takoyaki with a small, satisfied nod, and after a moment's consideration, he chooses Mario Kart. Let's go! Yes! At the racing cabinet, something everyone can participate equally. Yay! What follows is chaotic, joyful mayhem. Haruto yells at every blue shell. Kenji trash talks relentlessly, but places dead last. Dang. Poor Kenji. The poor Butterfinger guy. Okay. Sakura, surprisingly, plays with quiet focus and nearly wins a round, earning genuine applause from the group. You and Kaito end up neck and neck on the final race, trading first place until the very last turn. You're better at this than Street Fighter, Kaito observes as you cross the finish line milliseconds before him. Ha! I'm better at most things than Street Fighter, you tease. By 7:45 p.m., the group reluctantly agrees it's time to head home. Kenji splits off first, waving lazily. Later, losers. Nakamura respect earned. Sakura bows politely to everyone, clutching her books, and heads toward the residential district with a soft "Thank you for today." That feels monumental coming from her. Kaito lingers for just a moment, adjusting his bag. He looks at you, then Haruto. He lingers for he looks at you, then Haruto, then back to you. This was unexpectedly pleasant. Thank you, Hiro-san. Anytime, Kaito. You reply warmly. He nods once, then walks to the opposite side direction. Hands in his pocket, student council arm bag back in place. He's like off duty. Oh, I'm on duty. Wait, you're heading home. Why do you have to wear it back? Anyway. Walking home with Haruto, the walk back is comfortable and familiar. Haruto chatters about soccer practice and the camping trip ideas, and how Nakamura is secretly way cooler than he lets on. Did you see those combos? Your apartment building comes into view. A modest complex with cherry blossom trees lining the walkway. Ooh, nice. You live in 2B and Haruto's family occupies 2A. Makes sense. Right next door. At your respective doors, Haruto grins, tired but happy. Today was awesome, Rose. Tennis, bubble tea, the arcade, feels like old times. The pause should be the arcade. He pauses, scratching the back of his neck. I'm glad you're here. Makes second year way easier already. Makes second year way better already. There's something soft in his expression. The boy you grew up with, still there beneath the high school athlete exterior. Get some rest, he adds. You've got practice tomorrow, and I'm definitely challenging Kaito to a rematch soon. He unlocks his door, then waves. Night, Rose. Night, Haruto. It's Angela. What happened to Angela? Alright. You step into your apartment. It's quiet, cozy. Your parents likely already asleep or working late. Your tennis bag sits by the door, uniform draped over a chair. A day's events replay in your mind. New friendships deepening, laughter in the arcade, Kaito's rare smiles, Sakura's growing confidence. Your phone buzzes, a group chat notification. Oh gosh, here we go. OMG, I heard you guys hung out without me. Rude. Details tomorrow. We literally just got home. How do you already know? I have my sources. You smile, typing a quick response before heading to shower. My apartment. Continue generating? What is this? Continue generating. Would you like to adjust the maximum output? By adjusting the maximum output, you can prevent responses from being cut off. Eh? Oh, it kind of got cut off part way. Let's give, why not? Aw, it was like, aw. Hey, that was an awesome match today. Let's hit the arcade again soon, Kaito. Chat, tennis crew. Yeah, it was fun. Typing in the group chat. It was just a spontaneous arcade run at Akari. I'll give you the full scoop tomorrow, I promise. Nah, I'm gonna give the full. I gotta give the full scoop now. We're on the group chat. What are you saying? So I'm noticing how it's like my thing keeps like pausing. Does it keep pausing? Gotta fix this real quick. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's see. Tucking in the group. Let's see. Flopping onto my bed. I stare at the ceiling, which, yeah, okay. What a day. I wonder if Kaito will actually agree to a rematch. He seemed to enjoy himself. Oh, snap. Okay. I quickly sent a selfie of my tired face in the chat. I'm exhausted, but I wouldn't trade today for anything. Good night, everyone. Aw. Wait, who's in the group chat anyway? Like, aw. Let's see, I'm assuming this could be... Okay, this is definitely Sakura. This is probably Kenji. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway, I guess Sakura definitely gotta be Kaito, or this is Kaito. Don't know. And then Kenji is pretty sure this could be Haruto and this is Kenji. I don't know who this person would be. I flopped on the bed. Something like that. You know? Hee hee hee. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Hoo hoo. La 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 la. Yeah. It was just so spontaneous. Well, okay. How do we respond in chat? Oh, Class 2A squad. Oh gosh, it's like a Class 2A group chat. Okay. Location in my apartment. I guess there's like typing in group chat. Okay. Like, I am not giving her, like, hold on. Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you the deets. It was just a spontaneous arcade run, Akari. Oh, I don't want to feel left out, too. What'd she say? I heard you guys. Girl, Akari has connections. I'm like, I could respect that. Like, geez, girl. Like, she knows her way around. I'm like, I can respect that. So, I'm like, you go, girl. Alright. But yes, okay. I can respect that. Okay. I'll type in the group chat. Okay, I would say... gee, I heard you guys hung out without Be Rude. Details tomorrow. Which, yeah, I guess in a retrospect, yeah, it was it was it was a spot. It was more of a it was more it was typing in the group. I plopped on my bed. Okay, let's see. I plopped yeah, flopped, not plopped. And at my messages. It was rather spontaneous. It was a rather spontaneous event. A curve of events. So you know, like, plus you don't like. Plus you don't actually like. But you don't actually like takoyaki. Takoyaki. Plus, you don't actually like takoyaki. Akari. Okay, fair. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. I do question, where does she get her information? Fair point. Yeah, fair point, yeah. Plus, you don't actually like takoyaki. Okay, let's see. Fair point. Let's see. Haruto got floored. Oops. By Kaito. Actually, hold on. Actually, let's have Kenji in this. Let's have Kenji in this chat. As I don't see why not. Hehehehe. How's it got floored by Kaito? Ooh, I wonder if we could add like emojis. Like your point. Oops. Ooh, what if we had Kenji and Akari dating? Yeah. Hence how she got the inspiration. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fair point. Wait, arriving arc. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, let's have Akari and Kenji dating. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Hey babe. Okay, babe. Hey Akari, babe. Actually, I'm kind of curious though. I want to see how this goes. Hey Akari, babe. Alright, I got Florida by Kaito today. Ooh. Oh. Seriously? I was going easier. I was going. I was totally going. I was totally going easy on him. Let's give. Let's see. No, not that one. This one, yes. I was totally going to use it on him, man. Hey. I'm telling you, man. Oh. Ooh. 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 A battle for... A battle for... for your heart. A... And just a wink. Where's the winky face? I thought there was a winky face. Is there a winky face? I thought there was a winky face. Oh, there it is. There it is. And let's head there instead. Late night group chat. I was not. This is a tip. Oh gosh, here we go. You snuggle into your bed, hair still damp from the shower, phone glowing in the dim light in your room. The group chat explodes with activity. I was not. Okay, it's like, okay. I flopped on my bed after taking a shower and started looking at my messages, typing in the group chat. It was a spontaneous occur of events. Plus, you don't actually like takoyaki. Fair point. Hey, I got, wait, hold on. This is supposed to be... Boop. There we go. Fair point. Hey, Akari babe, Haruto got floored on Street Fighter by Kaito today. I was totally going easy on you, man. Ooh, a battle for the heart, eh, Angela? You snuggle into your bed, your hair still damp from the shower, phone glowing in the dim light of your room. The group chat explodes with activity. The Class 2A squad. I was not floored. It was a tactical loss, Haruto. Kenji, bro, you literally shouted. How is this possible? Sakura. Nakamura-kun was very skilled. It was impressive. Akari. Sakura joined the chat? Welcome, baby. Also, Angela. Spill. Was Kaito showing up for you? Why does everything have to be about romance with you, Akari? Akari. Because I have eyes. Tanaka. Because I have eyes, Tanaka. Speaking of which, you walked Rose home, You walked Rose home again, didn't you? Childhood friends to lovers is peak trope material. We literally live next door. That's what makes it perfect. Kenji. That's Kenji shipping it too. That's what makes it perfect. You can practically feel Haruto's embarrassment through the screen. Your fingers hovers over the keyboard, grinning. You're all ridiculous. It was just a fun evening. Though I will say, Kaito earning my takoyaki through sheer gaming skills was unexpected. Respect earned. Respect earned, she says. That's how it starts. Kaito, I'm reading this entire conversation I'm reading this entire conversation. For the record, it was simply a game. Nothing more. Nakamura in the chat. Rematch Nakamura tomorrow. Lunch. I have student council duties during lunch. After school then. Fine. Oh, the plot thickens. Angela, you have to come watch. I'm making this a class event now. Oh my gosh. Sakura. Will there be many people? I might just watch from afar away. Sakura-chan, you're sitting with me and Angela at the front row. Looks like tomorrow just got interesting. Oh, they have emojis. I'm going to bed, Haruto. Gotta rest up to defend my honor. What honor, bro? What honor, bro? You got destroyed. Good night, Kenji. The chat dissolves into laughing emojis and good nights. You set your phone on your nightstand, smiling at the ceiling. Your body is pleasantly tired from tennis practice. Your mind buzzing from the warmth of new friendships. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Classes, lunch, tennis practice, and apparently a rematch that half the class will probably show up for. You drift off thinking about Kaito's rare smile, Hato's earnest energy, and Sakura's quiet joy over the poetry books. Your apartment, bedroom. 10:47, day 1 complete. Ah, finally. Rematch scheduled, friendships deepening, group dynamics forming naturally. Yay! Though I would like to think Akari and Kenji are dating. Like, hey, Akari babe, hard to come on, speak. Like, the car, yeah, well, my girl, she my girl, okay. I'm like, yes. I set my alarm for the morning with a smile. I need to make sure I bring some extra snacks for everyone tomorrow. Do I have to? Well, I don't know. Anyway, this rematch is going to be legendary. Our battle would be legendary. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I pull up the blankets up to my chin, feeling a bit overwhelmed. Wait, tomorrow's going to be way too loud. But I hope Kaito doesn't actually hate all this attention. I scroll back through the chat, my eyes lingering on Kaito's name. Maybe I should text Kaito privately to see if he's actually okay with this spectacle. Oh gosh. Oh my god, Kaito and Haruto are like, Kenji and Haruto are like, they're buddies. And then Akari is like, I'm gonna say she is dating Kenji, in my opinion. So like, then, yeah, I think Sakura is gonna be like the new student, is the vibe I'm getting. But, yeah. I think it's gonna end it here. Yeah, I think it's gonna end it here. Let us generate a picture. And yeah. I still have like a lot, but I'm like, I'm good with this. Hee hee hee. And what the flip? What? What is this? Hold on. What? What is this? Why are the heads like this? No, I don't like this. This is cursed. Wait, did I delete it? That looked cursed. No offense, that looked cursed. What was that? Nah, bruh. That looked cursed. Nah. We'll end it with this and then we'll proceed to having Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. Aw, and I guess he's smiling. Aw. Shall I work with that? I guess he's happy, but I'm like, maybe. I'll take that. Yeah, that'll work. Aw, look at the background. Oh my gosh, let's see. It's like, oh, I can't zoom in like on specific stuff, but I'm like, oh. Yeah, that worked. And then I'll delete the other one. Boop, boop. Delete, yeah. I'll take it, yay. B. But yeah, I think it's good to end it there. We'll end it there, but we will BRB. You will BRB. And hello, Mambo Mamba. I just realized. Hello, hola. How are you doing, man? We'll BRB and we are gonna go play some Honkai Star Rail.